What's going on, guys? My name's Unknown680 and welcome to a brand new game that you guys have probably never even seen or heard of before on my channel ever, and this game is called Brawl Stars. Now, I guarantee that most of you guys probably have no idea what you're even looking at right here, so I'm just going to be basically taking the first 5 to 10 minutes of this video explaining this game to you guys, and just explain everything about it. This is a game that I kind of wanted to bring onto the channel for a while, and don't worry guys, I will explain everything to you right now. But before we get into anything, I just like to tell you guys that I'm actually not the best at explaining things, and right now I actually just have a list of notes that I made once again to help me out, basically explaining everything to you guys, because I do not want to miss anything. For every new game that I bring to the channel, I make sure to explain it thoroughly to you guys, so you kind of have an idea of what the rest of the video will be about. So without further ado, let's get started right here. So this game is actually a game developed by the company called Supercell, and Supercell, in case you guys didn't know, is the company that created the award-winning games Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of both of these games as well. I do have Clash Royale on my channel, obviously, and if you are a Royale fan here, then you probably would already know what this game is about. But I'm guessing most of you guys who are watching have heard of Clash of Clans and maybe even played it yourself. So right there, the fact that this game has been developed by Supercell means right there, you already know this is going to be a really high quality game. The fact that it's developed by Supercell should also be enough to get you actually interested in this game. The fact that it's developed by such a successful company probably means that this game will likely be a good game. Of course, there have been some iffy games in the past by Supercell, but trust me guys, Supercell's newest game is not one of those games. This game is phenomenal in its own way, and is really unique as well, which I really like. So the next question you guys probably have is, what kind of genre is this game? I'm not entirely sure of the exact name of the genre, but in my opinion, I think I'd call this game an overhead slash third-person shooter slash brawler. Once again guys, I'm not entirely sure of exactly the name, but it's that kind of style of game, where you're not in, it's not a first-person shooter at all. It's not really a shooting game from the first-person perspective, but rather an overhead third-person shooter perspective, and that's really the best way that I can explain it. It's better to play the game or just watch the entire video to experience it for yourself. That's really the best way I can explain the genre, to be honest. So now you guys kind of have an idea of what this game is actually about. And now we're just going to go over how exactly you play this game and what exactly you need to know. I have quite a lot of points right here that I need to make, so I'll go over them right now. Basically, what you do in this game is you can take control of a bunch of different characters called brawlers, as you can see right here. As you can see here, guys, we have quite a lot of funky looking characters to choose from right here, and all of these brawlers have unique personalities and abilities. So I'm not going to go too in depth onto which characters have which abilities. I'm just going to list them first. So currently in the game right now, we have the brawlers Shelly, Colt, Brock, Jesse, Nita, Dynamite, El Primo, Bull, Ricochet, Barley, Poco, Mortis, Bo, Piper, Spike, and this one is called Crow. So right now, currently in the game, there are 16 of these brawlers that you can pick and choose from, and what you do is you bring one of these brawlers to 4 of the different game modes that you can see right here. 4 different game modes that are currently in the game right now, called Bounty, Smash and Grab, Heist, and Showdown. And I'm going to go over and briefly explain each one to you guys right now. So the first game mode here is called Bounty, and it's a 3 versus 3 game mode. Hunt the other team for stars. More stars on heads means bigger bounties. The team with the most stars wins. And then up next we have Smash and Grab, which is also a 3 versus 3 game mode. The team that grabs and holds 10 crystals to the end of the countdown wins. Losing lives will spill grabbed crystals. And then up next we have Heist right here, which is also a 3 versus 3 game mode, where one team defends the safe. The other tries to break it open. And surprise, you won't know which team you'll be on. And that's basically how Heist works. And finally, we have Showdown. And this is not a 3 versus 3 game mode, and this is actually a sole survivor. Take down the other 9 and be the last one standing. There are no teams, and you only have 1 life. Game on. So obviously, those are probably the worst descriptions I could ever have of these 4 game modes, but don't worry. I'll be going a little more in depth into each of these game modes once we actually start playing. For now, I'm just going to sit back, relax, and explain everything that you need to know about just the menus first, and then I'll explain to you guys more in depth into all of these 4 game modes. So as you can see guys, most of the game modes that you see right here, Bounty, Smash and Grab, and Heist, they are all 3 vs 3 game modes. And the reason why it's 3 vs 3, I guess just Supercell wanted to put in 3 vs 3 game modes. So the top 3 are 3 vs 3 game modes, and Showdown is the only one that's a sole survivor. Showdown is kind of like Hunger Games, where it's just the last man standing. So that's probably the easiest game mode to explain, but I'll explain the other ones more in depth as we continue to go along. So basically, once you take one of your chosen brawlers right here into these game modes right here, every time you win a match in one of these game modes, you basically earn trophies. So as you can see, guys, this is my profile right here. Right now, I actually have 600 trophies, and basically every time you win or lose a match, you get and lose trophies with your brawler separately, as well as it contributes to your overall total. So basically what I mean by that, guys, is every time you take one of your brawlers into a game mode, you basically earn trophies for that brawler. So as you can see, guys, I've played with a bunch of brawlers right here ever since this game was released about 2 months ago, actually. I have been playing quite a bit, and I have earned certain amounts of trophies with different brawlers. So as you can see right here, for example, let's say we have El Primo. El Primo is the brawler that I've earned the most trophies with, currently at 103, but as you can see, guys, you basically have a separate trophy count for all your brawlers, but they all contribute to your overall trophy count. So overall, I have 600 trophies right now. A pretty nice round even number, and a great way to introduce this game to you guys as well. And also, in addition to gaining trophies, you also earn gold from winning matches as well. There's also this gem feature as well, but currently, guys, in this game right now, if I go to the shop right here, currently, the only way to get gems is to buy them, which is why you're seeing me at 0, and you basically earn gold from winning matches in these game modes. And currently, the only use that gold and gems have right here, as these are the in-game currencies, the only real use that they have right now is right down here where it says open Brawl box. So every time you earn 100 gold or obtain 10 gems, you can basically open up this Brawl box, which is kind of equivalent to the chest in Clash Royale. So basically, guys, how these Brawl boxes work is once you open it, you'll either get one of 2 items. You'll either get one of these 16 brawlers right here. Some are rarer than others, obviously. Or instead of getting brawlers, you could also get Elixir as well, as you're seeing right here. So find Elixir inside Brawl boxes. And basically, the use that Elixir has is you use your Elixir to upgrade your brawler. So let's say I go to Shelly right here. So every brawler that you get in the game, you can basically upgrade their health, attack, or super ability using Elixir from the Brawl boxes that you unlock. So up next, guys, I actually didn't explain this before, but I'm actually going to go over brawler rarities as well. So green brawlers are common, blue brawlers are rare, purple brawlers are epic, and yellow brawlers are legendary. So it's kind of similar to Clash Royale, where there's 4 different rarities of cards. And when you open up a Brawl box, there's obviously a greater chance of getting a common than, let's say, an epic, obviously. And the same goes for Elixir. There's different amounts of Elixir you can get, but it's more common to get lower amounts of Elixir, like 1 or 2, as opposed to 5 or 10. So that's pretty much all I have to say in terms of Brawl boxes and the rarities and what you're likely to get from Brawl boxes. And next, guys, I'm actually going to go over what these chips are for. So what it says here is get chips for duplicate brawlers from Brawl boxes. Use chips to buy new brawlers. So basically, guys, let's say I've unlocked this character named Colt here already. Let's say if I were to open up a Brawl box, I were to get a duplicate Colt. Basically, every time you get a duplicate brawler, it's never going to waste. And once you get the same brawler twice, you actually get chips that you can save up over time. If you save up enough chips and you don't get a brawler that you want to get, you can just save up chips and buy the brawler using the chips you've gotten. So let's say here I wanted to buy Mortis here. So once I save up 60 chips, I can then buy Mortis in case I didn't get it from any chest. Because it is extremely difficult to get the epics and legendaries from Brawl boxes. I've been playing this game for 2 months, and I have not gotten a single epic or legendary. So that's what I recommend you do with your chips. So that's basically all I have to say about these 4 items right here. Gold and gems you use to open up Brawl boxes, Elixir you use to upgrade your brawlers, and finally, chips are just used to unlock brawlers that you haven't already, which you can save up over time if you really want that special brawler, but you just can't get it because you're unlucky. So that's pretty much all I have to say in terms of that. So now I'm actually going to go over to my band right here. So in case you guys don't know what a band is basically equivalent to a clan in Clash Royale. So obviously in Clash Royale, you can join clans and join just groups of people, but in this game, it's not called a clan, it's called a band. That's basically what Supercell decided to name it, so don't blame me if you don't like the name choice. So currently, guys, I'm in this band called Cool Kid Club that me and my friends actually made about 2 months ago, just in school one day, actually. I told people to download Brawl Stars. in my science class actually, and because it was towards the end of the year and we finished all of our assignments, we actually had quite a little bit of free time to study, and I basically introduced a bunch of my school friends to this game, and we've decided to make this clan called Cool Kid Club. So if you want to join, feel free to. The band tag is right here, hashtag 2U0PYJ. Feel free to join it if you want. I'm not sure if I'm going to be staying in this band for that long. Who knows, I might stay in it for quite a while, or I might switch bands, but we'll see. And anyway, if you want to play with your friends, being in the same band isn't really all that important, because a really cool feature of this game is basically room codes. Basically, what you can do is either create or join a game room with up to 3 people. So sadly, you can only do it for Bounty, Smash and Grab, and Heist. Showdown, you can't actually team up with anybody because it's every man for himself. So sadly, there's no way to play with your friends on Showdown. But for the other 3 game modes, what you can do is either you can create a game room and invite 2 of your other friends to play together and push trophies together if you want, or you can just join a game or 2. In that case, here you input the game room. And the last thing I'd like to say to you guys about the friend feature is the best way, in my opinion, to trophy push in this game is to have communication between you and your teammates. So 2 of your friends team up, you sit together in the same room or on a Skype or Discord call. If you can get into voice communication with your friends, you can get together, play this game, and have great synergy with each other because you basically can predict each other's movements, and if you have good chemistry with your teammates, you can really push up trophies quite a lot in this game. Take it from me, guys. I know from experience, I've pushed trophies and had the most fun playing with some of my friends, actually. And it was obviously an amazing experience. You choose your favorite brawler, they choose their favorite brawlers, and you basically just crush the competition because you and your friends will have really good synchronization with each other. And that's basically all that you guys really need to know about basically how this game works. That's just from me explaining it to you guys. But now I'm actually gonna tell you guys how you can download this game. And the reason why I'm even bringing this up at all is because currently this game is actually not released worldwide. It's not available to everyone. You can't just go to the App Store right now and download it. You actually need to follow these specific steps that I'm gonna list out right now. So currently, guys, this game is kind of in its soft launch slash beta stage. I'm not entirely sure what you'd call it. That's probably the best way I could possibly describe it. And currently, the way Supercell has made it is so that this game is only available on iOS devices and only on the Canadian iTunes store. So sadly, for all you Android users out there, I am so sorry. I hate to tell you this, but there's no way you can download this game without having an iOS device. And believe me, lots of people who have Android and do play Supercell games, they're really, really upset that this game currently isn't on Android after 2 months. I really hope this game comes to Android soon. I think they decided to make this decision about not releasing it worldwide because with Supercell, they want to have some time to test out the game, tweak all the bugs because they feel like it's not entirely public ready. And hey, I can't blame them. There's definitely a lot of improvements that can go into this game and they can really learn from Clash Royale. Currently, like I said, golden gems are only to be used for brawl boxes. There's no way to earn gems. There's no achievements. The way the band set up isn't the best, so I can understand why they do not want to release this to the public yet. So I need you guys to listen up. If you are an iOS user and you want to download this game, I'm gonna be telling you guys how to download this game right now. So if you do have an iOS device, you are in luck even if you're not in Canada, and you can still download this game regardless of where you live. It's a little bit more of a complicated process than just going to the App Store and downloading it. So just a fun fact about me, I actually live in Canada and I actually do have an iPad Air. So for me, I actually have no problems downloading this game. I can go to the App Store and just download it. So sadly, guys, I can't really explain to you guys the best that I possibly can on how to download this game if you live in another country. But what I can do, guys, is I will leave a link down in the description, and I'll link you to another YouTuber's channel, a fellow YouTuber by the name of Eclipse. If you click on the link in the description, you'll be brought to Eclipse's video explaining how to download the game in any country, only on iOS devices though. So hopefully, if you follow his steps and are able to download the game, I wish you the best of luck downloading this game. It's quite a complicated process, and I haven't experienced it. I don't know how difficult it is to download this game, but just watch his video. Hopefully, it'll help you download this game, and that's pretty much all I wanted to say about in terms of having to download it. And that, guys, is basically just going to wrap up the whole rant I had. Obviously, for the first couple minutes of every video, or longer, depending on what I have to say, you're always just looking at the same menus for so long, and I'm so sorry that most of my videos have been like that recently. there's just a lot of explaining that I need to do, explaining to you guys how everything works, and then I'll show you some gameplay. But that's pretty much all I had to say in terms of just this game in general. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed listening to me and will consider to downloading this game, because this game is actually extremely fun. If you continue on watching this video, I can almost guarantee you that you'll probably like the gameplay. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. Now I'm just going to be moving on to some special personal things of mine on basically what I'm planning to do in this video and in this game as well. So for me, guys, I'm actually doing something special right here. So as you can see, I have 32 Elixir right now. But what I decided to do, since I'm at 600 trophies, I decided to experiment and actually want to see how many trophies I can actually get without upgrading a single brawler, and basically just seeing how far I can get based purely on skill alone. No fancy upgrades to help me out. All the supers are level 1, all the hit points are level 1, and all the attack damage is level 1. So far, I've experienced no problems yet, and I kind of want to see how far I can get without upgrades. That's basically all I wanted to say in terms of that, and now let's actually hop into some gameplay of these 4 game modes. So basically what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I'm basically just going to be doing 1 match of Bounty, Smash and Grab, Heist, and Showdown. So 4 matches in total. Win or lose, I don't care how they go. I just want to record 1 of each. And I'm so thankful that today is the perfect day to actually record this video, because all 4 game modes are available to me right now. As you can see, guys, the Heist timer has been ticking down extremely quick. So I currently only have 18 more minutes to play Heist, so I will do that first. Just so you guys know, not all 4 game modes will be available to you at the same time. Sometimes you'll just have Bounty and Smash and Grab as your game modes, and you might have 2 Bounties, you might have 2 Smash and Grabs, you might have 2 Showdowns, and Heist, I feel like, is the most unappreciated game mode, and it probably gets the least amount of time to be featured. It's actually kind of a rare case where I can actually show you guys all 4 games at once, and I'm really thankful that I actually am able to show you guys all 4 conveniently in one video without any problems, all in one sitting. So now that I've explained everything that I've needed to explain, let's just hop right into 1 match in each of these 4 game modes, and I'm basically just going to be walking you over on how to actually play these game modes and kind of giving you a brief overview of how the game actually looks when you're in a match. So first, I'm definitely starting with Heist because time's running out for Heist. I only have like 15 more minutes to play it, as you can see by this timer right here, 16 minutes. Once again, so thankful that all the games are here, but trust me, when all the game modes are there, it does not last long. So I'm going to take full advantage of my opportunity right here. So anyway, guys, let's just hop right into a Brawl right now. And basically, once you go into a Brawl, you can choose from the Brawlers that you've unlocked. And I'm basically just going to be choosing 4 Brawlers. I'm not really going to be explaining what each character does for now. I'm just going to be focusing more on the game mode. So for this match of Heist, I think I'm going to actually go in as Dynamite. So as you can see, guys, it's going up to players found 6 out of 6 because there needs to be 6 different players in a match right now. So as you guys have seen before, basically when you play Heist, you're either defending a safe or you are attacking a safe. So currently right now we're actually defending a safe. So Dynamite's ability is to throw dynamite at his opponents. It's really, apologies if it's really hard to commentate. It's really hard to commentate and play a game like this at the same time. There is so much going on. But yeah, this is basically how the game looks. Like I said before, it's kind of an overhead brawler, and basically what Dynamite's ability is, what he does is basically just throw these sticks of dynamite, and his super ability is just throwing a giant barrel. As you can see right here, watch this. I'm gonna just use my barrel, and I'm gonna completely take out one of the other brawlers. So I'm not gonna be explaining what each brawler does. I'm basically just gonna be showing you guys how things work. So basically, as you can see, guys, down here, we actually have to defend a safe, and we have, like, this timer that we basically have to defend the safe long enough for the timer to run out. And thankfully, guys, we are doing extremely well right here. So when you're defending in Heist, what you want to do is basically just keep attacking your opponents, and basically keep on attacking your opponents and just not allowing them to actually attack the safe. So that's pretty much all there is to say about the Heist game mode. And when you're attacking the safe, you obviously need to you need to take out your opponents as well and get to the safe and get as many shots off on it as possible. And that's basically how this game mode works, guys. So I'm just going to be throwing some more sticks of dynamite at some of the brawlers right here. So we have our super again, and basically, guys, whenever you want to use your super, you just tap this button right here, and you just basically hold and launch where exactly you want to tap it. So I'm just going to throw the barrel right here, and I'm just going to be throwing some sticks of dynamite at some of my opponents. There currently is about 25 seconds left. We are doing extremely well, though, and as you can see, guys, beside the timer, there is like, there is just how much life your safe has left. Like, in case you're not near the safe, you can still see the hit points of the safe. So the hit points of the safe are currently at 79%, and this has been an extremely easy matchup. Thankfully, I was able to explain decently well to you guys. I'm not sure if I was just rambling on talking about nonsense, but this game is just really hard to commentate and play at the same time. So that's basically how the game works. As you can see, guys, once you win a match, you basically earn trophies right here. So I currently earned 4 trophies, and there's actually out of the 6 players in a match, in all of the 3v3 game modes, there basically is 1 star player in every match, and the star player is determined by who got the most damage off out of everybody. So as you can see, guys, I'm the star player, and if you get the star player, all that basically means is you're getting more XP for your win. So if I tap proceed, you'll see what I get right here. So as you can see, guys, I'm gaining some trophies and some XP. You see, I got 8 XP for victory, 10 XP for star player, so that's a total of 18, and we're almost at level 28, actually. So as you can see, you actually gain coins. They're actually not gold, they're coins. I got 6 coins for victory and 8 coins for my first win. So that's basically what you get from winning every match. And as you can see, guys, we actually have enough coins to open up this Brawl box right here, but I'll save that until the end of the video. For now, guys, now that we've completed Heist, I've shown you what Heist is. Now we're just going to be moving on to Showdown right here. So Showdown is probably the easiest game mode out of them all to explain to you guys. All you basically do is you need to just survive and be the last one standing. So I'm going to actually go in as this brawler named El Primo right here. And basically what El Primo does is he's basically just a very strong melee fighter. So let's just hop right into a match of Showdown, and this is kind of set up like Hunger Games where you need to basically survive. There's no real chests like, for example, Minecraft Hunger Games. Basically, what you need to do is, oh no, I was taken out. That sucks. As you can see right there, okay, I got ranked 10th and I lost 7 trophies. That sucks. There's so much for me to explain right now. So that's basically how Showdown works, where you need to survive and collect as many power-ups as you can. I'm not sure. I think you gain Elixir, and what it does is when you gain Elixir, it upgrades your stats. So you basically deal more damage, you have more hit points, and your super is more powerful every time you punch one of those crates that you saw right there. So basically every time you punch one of those crates, let's just hop right into another match because that sucked. Let's just do this again. Basically what you want to do is punch crates to unlock power-ups, and you basically just want to be the last man standing. That's pretty much all there is to it, so let's get started right here as El Primo. So I'm wondering what I should do first. I'm actually just going to be a little more passive right here, and I'm just going to be punching this box right here. So as you can see, guys, El Primo's ability is to just keep, and he just keeps punching. So basically, what you can do with El Primo is, once you get extremely close to, for example, a brawler like this one, once you get extremely close, you can basically just punch the brawler at extremely close range. That's one of his weaknesses, but he is extremely powerful if you can manage to get close to some brawlers. But you need to be smart with El Primo. For example, Colt right here, as you can see, there's a Colt right over there. He can shoot me from long range, and there's nothing I can do about it unless I can manage to get close. And also, guys, there's this cool mechanic where basically, if you hide in the grass, you're invisible to all of your opponents, and nobody can see you. But the problem is, I can't see them either if they're hiding in the grass, and every time you attack or basically use an ability, or even just blow up the grass, you basically expose yourself. So as you can see, guys, there's a Shelly right here, and also a bow. So what I need to do is just slowly run away from Shelly, because what Shelly can do is she can just keep on shooting me and just accumulating her super. So what I need to do is get close right here, and I really just need to take her out. Okay, that's good. So basically, that's pretty much all we needed to do to take out Shelly. And as you can see, we actually have 4 Elixir right now, but we actually have a bow on us right now. So I'm just going to be just slowly running away because I cannot get close to Bo. If I were to start approaching Bo, he would run away and basically he would just get a bunch of free shots on me. So what I'm going to do is basically just run away. I'm going to punch this grass a little bit to kind of expose some teammates. So, not teammates, some opponents. So I'm basically just going to be punching this Barley right here. Come on, Barley. Get taken down. Come on. Oh, wow. Okay, that's fine. I think we got 4th or 5th place. Okay, good. We did get 4th place, so I'd call that successful. And what I really like about Showdown is that you don't have to get in 1st place to actually gain trophies. So 4th place is pretty good. We got 3 trophies, and we did get quite a lot of XP and some gold. So even if you don't get in first, what you want to do is try to survive the longest as possible. Obviously, the higher you rank, the better rewards that you get. First place is optimum every time, but sometimes things just don't work out that way. So up next, guys, I'm basically going to go into Smash and Grab, and I'm just going to save Bounty for last. So the brawler that I'm going to be taking into Bounty is called Nita. So basically what Nita can do, her main form of attack, is sending these shockwaves at her opponents. And once you do that, in case you guys didn't know, once you hit enemies, you accumulate your super. So as you can see, guys, I'm going to be just shooting this sending shockwaves at this El Primo. And there's actually a Piper right there, so I have to be extremely careful of that Piper. But as you can see, guys, so once you hit enemies, you start to slowly accumulate your super. So I'm going to be trying to accumulate my super right now. So as you can see at the bottom, there's this circle with this kind of like gauge, but it's in a circle. Once you fill up the circle, you basically just accumulate your super, and once you have your super, you can then use it. So I'm just gonna be trying to accumulate my super right here. There's an El Primo trying to take out that Piper. I'm gonna help out too. And I'm just going to be actually grabbing a crystal, and I'll show you guys her super as soon as I have enough. So now I have my super right here. She basically spawns a bear that claws and does absolute work to her enemies. So I'm just going to be sending in a bear right there. And as you can see, that bear is extremely powerful, has an extremely quick attack rate, and basically she can if you use the bear correctly, you can really just take out all your opponents. That's pretty much all I have to say about Nita. And as you can see, guys, there's this timer counting down. Once you get to 10 crystals, what you need to do is slowly just back away from your opponents. As you can see, we just won that match. So I'll basically explain what happened. The goal of what your team needs to do is take out your opponents and grab as many crystals as possible. And once you have up to 10 crystals, what you need to do with your team is you need to hold on to those crystals for 15 seconds. And if you're able to do that, you basically win the match. Man, okay. So much is going on, and I just don't understand what's going on. So as you can see, guys, we did get a bunch of gold right there as well. We got some XP, and we did level up to 28 as well. Level 28 as well, which is pretty cool. And look how much gold we have. I would really wish we could unlock 2 Brawl boxes, but sadly, I don't think I can do that on camera. So I'm just going to be going into 1 round of Bounty, and I think I'm actually going to be playing as Colt right here. As you've been noticing, guys, I've only been playing with common brawlers because this is basically an introduction video to you guys, and I just want to show you guys common brawlers that are easy to get that you can use right at the start, and basically you can learn these brawlers pretty quick, these common brawlers. But don't worry, guys, they're not at all garbage. Even though sometimes the common brawlers are better than the legendary brawlers, depending on how you play them. But I think the common brawlers are just extremely simple to use. The whole goal is to basically just kill your opponents without being killed. And that's pretty much all there really is to it. You just have to kill people and try not to get taken out by your opponents as well. So now I actually have my Colt Super, so I'm just going to be using that right now. Hopefully, so sadly we did miss our opponents, but hopefully we will be able to take them out. Sadly we are not, and we're not doing the best right now. But as you can see, guys, basically, what you do when you take out your opponents is you basically earn bounty. The more people that you kill, the more stars get placed above your head and makes you more of a target. So you can go on an absolute killing streak, but that just makes you, once you do that, that basically just makes you more vulnerable to more attacks. And I think I'm just going to be shooting my super right there. Sadly, that didn't help. We're being absolutely crushed right here, guys. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm basically just going to be using my super. I'm basically just going to be shooting right there. There's actually a turret right there that I need to be extremely cautious of. I'm just going to be staying right here and taking it out. So as you can see, guys, we're sucking so hard right now. So my team actually has probably no kills right now. But as you can see, guys, we're now tied right now because even though they killed us, they took out us a lot more. That just makes them a more vulnerable target. And if we're able to take, so for example, if Shelly here, as you can see, I'm gonna go after her a little bit. As you can see, guys, if Shelly has 2 stars on her head or this dynamite, it means that if I take out the brawler, that many stars goes to my team. So I'm just gonna be shooting at Colt right here. So actually we're kind of losing right now, but we are tying the game right now. There's 17, 16, 15 seconds left. We have to be really careful right now. It's a tie game. Whoever gets taken out, literally, the thing I like about Bounty is that the game is really back and forth. Jeez, this is so hard to explain. Hopefully we don't get taken out. Sadly, okay, oh no! Ooh, we sadly lost at the last minute. But as you can see, guys, Bounty is an extremely back and forth game mode where one team may be crushing it and killing everybody all the time, but all that does is make them a more vulnerable target because more stars are actually placed above their head. It's actually better if I explain in words to you guys. It's really hard to explain bounty, actually. I'll just start all over and explain to you guys in the menu. So how bounty works is you need to take out your opponents without being taken out yourself. But there is a catch where when you kill someone, you actually get an additional star placed on your head. And basically, the more opponents that you kill, the more stars are actually placed above your head, leaving you more of a vulnerable target. Every time you kill one of your opponents, you gain that amount of stars. So let's say, for example, let's say we're losing about 16 stars to 14 stars. And if I were to kill someone who has quite a lot of kills on them already, let's say, for example, one of my opponents got 2 kills and got 2 additional stars placed above their head. Obviously, that makes 3 stars above their head. And if I were to take them out, my team would get 3 stars. And that's basically how the game mode bounty works. You basically just need to have the most stars by the end of the game. Again, I deeply apologize if I didn't explain some things correctly. As you can see, guys, there's actually like 10 seconds left for Heist. Let's actually just wait and see what the new game mode is right here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and new game mode. So Heist is being replaced by another Showdown event, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed this introduction video to Brawl Stars. I really apologize if I didn't explain everything correctly. It's really hard to explain and play at the same time, and I feel like sometimes it's kind of boring explaining everything to you guys just from looking at a menu. So honestly, guys, I feel like it's just the best way to learn how to play the game is to just play it yourself. So in future videos of Brawl Stars that I plan on bringing to the channel, I'm not going to be doing these types of videos where I'm sitting down explaining to you guys that much anymore. I think I've explained quite a lot this past summer, actually. And I really hope I was able to explain to you guys this game well enough. Hopefully the gameplay looks interesting, and I really encourage you guys to try playing this game for yourself. And who knows? You may like it, you may not, who knows? Anyway, guys, to wrap up this video, we're actually going to be opening up a Brawl box right here. Once you get 100 gold or 100 coins, what you can basically do is open up a Brawl box right here. So once you tap, you open up a Brawl box. And as you can see, guys, I actually earned a duplicate Ricochet. And since Ricochet is actually a rare brawler, since I already unlocked Ricochet, I actually gained 2 chips. And that's always a good sign, so that basically when you get a brawler that you don't want, it doesn't go to waste. So right now I have 25 chips, and if I save up enough chips, I could buy an epic brawler that I want, or possibly a legendary. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really needed to explain to you guys about Brawl Stars in general. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I apologize if I didn't explain everything to you guys clearly. It's just one of those games that's really hard to explain. I definitely encourage you guys to play it yourself. Oh, and also one more thing, guys. If you guys ever want to play any Brawl Star matches with me, be sure to let me know either on Twitter or actually feel free to join my Discord server as well. And actually, guys, on my Discord server, we actually have a text channel that's purely dedicated to Brawl Stars. So you can chat about the different strategies you have, room codes, or basically anything else you'd like to talk about in regards to this game. And we actually also have a voice channel dedicated to Brawl Stars as well. I actually think Brawl Stars and Discord actually work really well with each other, because what I actually did was for the Brawl Stars voice channel, I set it so that only 3 people can join at once. Obviously, with this game being mostly 3v3, I feel like that's appropriate. And what you guys can do if you want to join my Discord server, and if you do manage to find some other people who like playing Brawl Stars as well, feel free to just join that voice chat. Just have fun playing together and absolutely crushing the competition. As I said before, guys, the best way to play this game is with friends. It's okay to play by yourself, but it's a lot more fun with friends because you can obviously communicate with each other a lot better. You can kind of predict each other's movements as well. You can tell people where to go, saying, oh wait, oh, there's a brawler right here. Move right, move left. You can basically just talk to your teammates about that. And overall, you can just have a lot of a better experience with this game. So I definitely recommend to download this game. Tell some of your friends to download this game as well. And basically just have a good time in Brawl Stars. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video right here. Once again, thank you so much for everything you've ever done for me. This summer is unfortunately coming to an end, but it has been one of the best summers of my life for so many reasons. I'm not gonna be explaining to you any of those. All I really wanted to say is, in terms of YouTube, we have gotten so many more views than what I would have expected. Most of the time when I upload a new video, I'm lucky to get at least, I don't know, 20 to 30 views. And that's basically what I expect. But you guys have actually been killing it with the views. I have 70 views on my latest Clash Royale video, which is absolutely insane. Even for a small YouTuber like me, I've been gaining quite a lot of subscribers this summer and a lot of views. Unfortunately, my uploading schedule hasn't been the best, and this video, I have no idea when this video is going out. This is gonna take a lot of time to edit, but I'm willing to go through all the pain and suffering for you guys, the best quality content that I can possibly produce. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have watched until the end. If you have, be sure to comment down below in the comments, #UnknownSquad, and just comment in general, because whoever's watching my video, I want to hear from you. I want to know who's actually watching my videos, and definitely comment down below, #UnknownSquad, if you have made it to the end. But anyway, guys, I'm sweating. My voice is killing me right now. I have quite a lot of editing to do. One last final time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you all have had a great summer thus far. For me, summer's still going on, but for some of you, school may have started already. Regardless, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day or night, depending on where you're living. And I will see all of you guys in the next one. Peace out.